Alright, boys, here we go. We're going to be doing our races tonight with the MBNA Platinum 400 at Dover. So, let's go ahead and copy over the URL, get it posted real quick. And get that over there. So, hope everyone's doing well today. It's been a kind of a nice day out. A little hot here in Ohio, but thus far pretty good. So let's get this on rolling. Pull up the live dashboard, and we got our first viewer. Hey, buddy, let's get it rolling. So yeah, let's just real quickly go over our stats and everything that we need for tonight. Real quick check. Yep, we're on the right profile, so we're in the good there. And we got the Avon Media Live Game Portable doing its job, which is perfect for what we need. So let's get into it. Stats and info. Let's see here. So we've done 12 races so far. Let's go through the entire season. Daytona 500, we won. Kevin Harvick won the second race. Then Dale Jarrett went on a streak and won the UAW Daimler Chrysler 400 at Vegas. Won Atlanta, won Darlington. So back to back to back for Jarrett. Then we got a new winner in John Andretti at the Food City 500. We got the Samsung Radio Shack 500 at Texas. Really wanted to win that. Just kind of messed up the car there at the end, which sucked ass. But we did okay. I think we did okay, at least in Texas. Had the potential to do well at the very least. Then we went to Martinsville. I think we ran really terrible there. Finished not great. And Frank Kimmel, who is a 9-time ARCA champ, won that race. And Frank Kimmel generally does not do well in this game. Not by any means. And in all of his starts in NASCAR, when he ran in the 2002 year, he did not do well either. So, 46, Frank Kimmel won surprisingly. Cool. Then we went to the Aaron's 499. We beefed up and we saved a lot of money. We beefed up our engine package. We put some money aside. We purchased some new equipment so we could be ready for the 499. And we got it in Victory Lane in an amazing fashion. So that was sweet. Went to California, qualified 8. Did decent. I think we finished in the top 10. That was a very fun race. And I think we do race at California near the end of the year, so I'm excited to go back if that is true. Then we got the pole, I believe, at Richmond, which was freaking cool. Sucks to say that we didn't do all that great, but I am glad to say that Tony Stewart did get his second win of the season, so good on him. Then we ran the All-Star, and boy, was that a showdown for the ages. A solid battle between myself, Jeff Gordon, Bobby Labonte. I think Dale Jarrett was even involved. For Pete's sake, that was a big freaking battle. So, I'm just blown away. I'm blown away with how well we did. And I gotta say, I drove like a complete ass in that event. But, hey, when you're racing for big money, you're willing to make big decisions and willing to risk it all. And thankfully, the car really didn't receive any damage because we did go into the Coke 600. And Dale Jarrett won. Kind of not a big surprise there. Dale Jarrett's kicking everyone's rear this year. But he has slipped back in the points, which is kind of surprising. And now we move on to Dover. So let's go ahead and go through the next few races that we'll be running tonight. But at Dover, that's 40 laps. That's same distance as the Coke 600, which won't be that bad. Dover's a little bit shorter, so it's not as grueling, but it'll be difficult. Then we got Pocono for the Pocono 500. Pocono I'm not all too familiar with in my many years of racing. It's a track that I've had considerable difficulty at, but I think I could do okay. I just want to get out of there alive. Michigan is definitely a track I think we could win. It's got the speed of California, and provided I think we may still have that car in that package, we may do okay. So I'm willing to pull that out and drive it at Michigan and see if it'll run well. Dodge Savemont 350. I have medium hopes for this. The good news is it's only 11 laps, so it's a much shorter event. But we will have to pit. We may have to pit twice. I'm not too thrilled about that, but it's Infineon. It's not going to hurt us too bad if we do terrible there. Because then we got the the Pepsi 400 at Daytona. We've got a solid car. We can win these races. We can win the super speedways. That's where our car is like super strong. And we're also super strong at 2-mile ovals that really have unrestricted speeds to them. So we could do well. We could do very, very well. When my phone goes off, I'm actually going to go ahead and just prop that up on my stand real quick. And just have that off to the side in case if someone needs to text me or so. I can go ahead and keep an eye on that. There we go. That'll do. Alright, so yeah. And then we'll run Chicagoland, New Hampshire, Pocono again. The Brickyard 400. I don't think we're going to get all the way to the Brickyard. I could probably see us stopping at maybe New Hampshire at the absolute latest, if not a tick earlier. Depending on how alert and how much my brain is functioning. But we'll get into that later. Indianapolis is a good track for me, but it is difficult because of the low banking and just it's got tough corners, and then we've got the Glen after that. So I'm gonna go through the rest of the season real quick and just say which races I think we're gonna either win or do well at. Michigan, we'll do well at. Daytona, I hope to win at. If I could be able to win all the super speedway events, that'd be amazing. That's a lot of money coming in as well, too, to make up for some of the bad races. Chicagoland, I think we could do well at. So that's 3 races that we could succeed at. Indianapolis, I'm not going to say much on that. Watkins Glen, I don't have a big opinion. Michigan for the Pepsi 400, which that's strange in and of itself. I think we could win. I seriously think we could win. So that would put, if we won Daytona, if we won Michigan, and if we won Michigan again, that puts us at 5 victories for the season. And that's really, really solid. Our 6th win, Bristol. Oh God, Bristol. As we know, short track, USAC short track for me. Don't think we're going to do great there. Darlington, I think we could do decent at. I'm not sure we're going to be able to win, but I think we could do okay. Richmond, we got the pole. I only see us getting the pole there and maybe a top 20. New Hampshire, no expectations really. Dover, really depends on how this race is going to go. Kansas, we're going to do okay at. Talladega, we win there. That's win number 6. Lowe's, we could do okay at. Martinsville, we could do okay at. Atlanta, we could do all right at. North Carolina at the end of the season, we could maybe get a win. That would be 7 victories. Phoenix, I have no expectations for. And Homestead, I have no hopes for whatsoever. Homestead in this game is notoriously hard. So, that would be interesting in our rookie year if we won 7 out of the 36 races. That's not a lot by comparison to other racers who have just gone on a tear to win races and championships and all that stuff. But if we could win 7 races, I could see us getting, maybe not in the top 10 in the points, but I could see ourselves settling in 12th. I could really see that being a possibility. It's going to require a lot of effort and a lot of teamwork and a lot of strategy to do so, though. But I'm willing to take it on. I'm really, really willing to take this race on, take this series on, and see if we can hit 7 victories in a rookie year. That'd be freaking amazing. Let's get into Dover. I'm going to go ahead and pull up my setups now. And I'm glad that everyone's coming out here tonight to watch. So, I am going to make this noted right now. Depending on what goes on tomorrow, I may or may not be streaming. It's not that I'm tired of NASCAR Thunder. I love this game, and I'm having a lot of fun. But I am kind of thinking of a couple of things. One, I did say that I did want to do Batman, the Telltale series. I really would like to do that. In order to do so, though, you guys are going to have to go and watch it on Twitch. Just because I don't want to have to deal with the insanity of fighting YouTube again. Because we all know how well that turned out last time. So I'm not even going to put up with it. Let's go into the car setup. Also, I'm debating about it. I am thinking of doing VSR's League. I don't know exactly how well that's going to go for me. If I qualify in, I qualify in. That's going to be a really momentous task, though, in order to do so. Because I don't typically qualify well in leagues. Alright, so it's telling me to take 2.5 turns off the wedge. I'm going to add wedge to it. I'm going to do 1.5 turns and see if that works. Gear ratios, 195, 135, that's a strange number, 123, and 350. So, I'm going to go ahead and get into qualifying and see how it handles. Here we go. Into the corner, into the braking zone. Little slick, little slick. Oh god. That got wiggly. I'm restarting. That... it keeps snapping loose because of the lack of assist, but it's also tight in the front as well. And a little bit too much so. Because right in the center... right at the exit of turn 2 is right where it gets pushy. It's where it pushes bad and it just sneaks up in the corner. If I have to let out the throttle repetitively, so be it. I do think I am going to make a minor adjustment to loosen the car just a tiny bit. Oh god, that wiggle down the front straightaway. Okay, come on, arc it, arc it, arc it. That's better.
Not too bad. We'll get a decent start with that.
18th. Okay. Okay. Sweet. Alright. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and take a little bit of the wedge out. Let's just try half a turn and see how that feels. Alright, I'm ready.
Welcome to Delaware for the running of the MBNA.
And it looks like Jimmy Spencer's on the pole again. I guess I really forget that Jimmy Spencer did race for a reasonably good team back in 2002. I mean, Ganassi wasn't... Well, actually, Ganassi was pretty good in 2002, all things considered. It's just... Sterling Marlin got injured, which killed their chances. Jay McMurray came in, took over the 40, and did well in the few events that he ran. Spencer did actually do pretty good at Bristol in a few events. And he was angry with this guy right here, Kurt Busch, so... I don't know. I guess I always dismiss Jimmy Spencer as just not being a great racer, and really thinking about it, he was with a good team, so maybe it isn't that surprising that he's on the pole. Something I do plan on doing, and I think I mentioned this in the stream yesterday, something I kind of wish I could do, is set NASCAR Racing 2003 season up so I could run the 1999 year, but run it very similar to this in Thunder 2003 with career mode. Because I'd love to be able to race against the older paint schemes and everything, which would be sweet, but in turn, it's going to require a lot more work to do so, and you never really can really replicate it. Alright, here we go. That jump from third to fourth gear is awkward, but I think we're using the Charlotte car, so not a bad choice now that I think about it. It's one of the newer cars that were built, so. So you guys might be wondering, well, why did I start the stream like an hour earlier than I have the previous nights? Pretty simple. I've noticed, especially during the morning at my job, I'm like super tired. I figure if I can do the stream like an hour earlier, that can put me at about 10 o'clock at the absolute latest that I want to do streaming. And if not, then finish up at 9. It gives me about a good amount of time to sit down, eat dinner, eat a late dinner, but that's okay. I'm kind of used to that. And then also get to bed early. That's the other good thing. Because there's some stuff that's going to be coming up ahead that's going to be rather important. And things that's going to need my focus on. And it's of vital importance that I'm alert and aware of. So we got 5 people in the stream. Come on, guys, make some noise. Tell me who's here. Let me know who's here. Tell me what's up with you guys today. Alright. Into the corner. Into the corner. Alright, so around lap 20 is when I need to pit. I'm going to add wedge to the car because now, while it's gripping better into the track, now that I'm taking my time instead of pushing it like super hard every lap, it still could use just a little bit of wedge to tighten back up. Alright, I'm going to pause real quick. Okay. I just read a comment. I do hope that you stay safe during the thunderstorms, tornado warnings, everything else like that. Just stay safe in your area, and hopefully if it does come around, it won't be too bad. So, I'll be thinking of you. Just hope that you stay safe. That's the biggest thing that I'm worried about. So. Also, I know I'm kind of referencing something that everyone's kind of forgotten about and no one really cares about. Oh God, oh God, oh God. But who saw the eclipse on Monday? I got to see it, and that was beautiful. Yeah, I know, buddy. I just hope you guys are safe, and hope that no property damage befalls you, or if crap luck kind of falls that it does, then I hope it's just minor. So, just stay safe, buddy. I do not know what to do to this car to make it handle better. I mean, I want to tighten it, but it feels better in the corners in some areas. But going down the front straightaway, it's just like so slick and so loose. And again, I do not know what Dover's track surface in 2002 was even like. Maybe it ate up tires faster than I thought.
Number 16.
16 blew up.
Clear on both sides.
It's kind of been Greg Biffle's year, I guess.
Number 10. Up high. Work a little harder. That lap was sort of slow.
Now, I'm sorry that the lap was slow, but I'm kind of fighting mid-pack traffic, and
Clear.
I'm trying to fight a kind of crappy feeling race car, so sorry, crew chief.
32 car. Still low. The left rear's getting worn. Contact with 28.
Ah,
Fix that mess. Take it easy.
gain a spot, lose a spot. Gain a spot, lose a spot.
Car inside.
Now that I think about it, Dover's actually never been really that kind of a track to me. Because,
Got one eye. Stay alert.
early in my YouTube videos, and there it goes. We just lost it. And there we go. That's out. Well, crap.
The lead changed hands quite a bit, didn't it, Barney?
Yeah, how about
Ah,
that top spot as soon as the green flag dropped? What a great race.
The 86 car got into some trouble and did some damage to his car.
Well, Joe, they're bound to have bad days in this NASCAR Winston Cup Series. The key is having
Yeah,
a team that can put
I-
everything back together and continue.
All I was just trying to do was spin it around and get it straightened back
This is
out,
Joe
but
Boyer for Barney Hall saying thanks
nope.
for joining
I
us
got
for
hit in the
today's
nose by
NASCAR
Jeff
Winston
Purvis
Cup
and
race.
blew it
We'll
up,
see you
so
next week at Pocono.
this is gonna be some rough weeks. There's gonna be some rough races ahead. So yeah, we finished ahead by Biffle, but that's not really saying much. Let's see who won. And holy crap! Look at that, guys! Mike Skinner! Wait. Oh yeah, we did finish dead last. But look at that, guys! Mike Skinner! Mike Skinner of all drivers to win the race. Look at that. And, you know, look at that shit right there. He started 41st. 41st. And he managed to win. What? How? He led 0 laps. How does that even happen? Wow. Just wow. When was the last what was the last race that Morgan McClure won in their career before they died? I mean, I know that Ernie Irvin drove for them. He won a Daytona 500 with them. I know Sterling Marlin won, I think, the 94 and 95 500s. Yeah, 94 and 95. He won back-to-back 500s. So yeah. When was the last time Morgan McClure won a race? That's amazing. So we're actually gonna have some. Thank you, Keselowski fan. Thank you for looking up the statistic. Yeah, and it's okay, Coy. I knew that doing the stream like an hour early was probably gonna throw some people off. Just because I don't know how many people in my channel or in the group actually are still in school right now, so maybe it's around this time that you guys are just now getting off or so. Well, that's okay. I wanted to do this early just because I've been tired the last 2 days, so there's that. So we got Mike Skinner. Wow, wins the race. Good run by Jeff Burton. Estimated in 1998. The question is, who was driving the 498? I almost feel like it was Bobby Hamilton, but I know Bobby won at Phoenix in like 96 with Petty Enterprises. And I know he won Talladega with Andy Petrie Racing in like 2000 or 2001. Somewhere in that time frame. There's a challenge in this game, I think, where you race as Bobby Hamilton, but he didn't win that year. Huh. So Bobby Hamilton won a couple of races and won with Morgan McClure at Martinsville in 1998. That's amazing. I mean, the oldest Lightning Challenge in this game is the 1999 Martinsville event with John Andretti, so that's cool. That's really, really cool to hear. So good run by Jeff Burton. Congrats to him. Good run by Ricky Rudd. Really good run by Scott Weimer. That's amazing. Jeff Green. That's a good run by him, all things considered. Sponsor's not going to be happy about that. Terry Labonte did amazing. Top 10 today. Michael Waltrip, solid run by him. Ricky Craven, good run by him. Bill Elliott, good run by him. Sterling Marlin. I think Marlin's been in the contention for the points anyway, but all things considered, good on him. Bobby Labonte, good, kind of expected. Ken Schrader, wow. Good on the 36 team. 13th right there. Who else? Okay run by Burton and Spencer. That's a bit of a drop, though, for Spencer. Casey Kane, decent run. Dale Jarrett with another poor run. That's disappointing. There's your boy Frank, 22nd. Todd Bodine. Dale Jr., that was not a good run for him. What the heck has been up with Junior this season? That's a good question. That is a very good question. Yes, I actually, I saw the interview maybe a couple years ago on YouTube. Maybe in like a compilation top 10 video of driver changes and things like that. And yeah, Jeff Green made disparaging comments towards RCR and Kevin Harvick due to Harvick and Green not getting along. And Jeff Green got fired like later on in the week. Steve Park got hired, and Jeff Green went to the one to race for DEI. And I don't know how long that lasted. Because I think in 2004, they got Johnny Sauter in the 30. And then later on, they put Jeff Burton in the 30 as well. So, because I think Burton got let go by Roush in the middle of the 04 season. Carl Edwards came in and ran some events. And then Edwards took over the ride full time in 2005. I still find that amazing. I still find that amazing because I saw Carl Edwards win at Kentucky. I saw Edwards win at Kentucky back when he ran in the Truck Series. So yeah, it surprises me. He was in the sport for like, what, 12 to 14 years, Edwards at least, if that. And he managed to, he retired. I don't even know. I don't even know if he's retired or what, but I don't know. Okay. Yeah, Corey, by all means, let me know what we're doing on Thursday. I'd like to have a lot of fun with that. I still need to get some practice in for the ERL series, and I need to finish painting my car. It's cross promotion. I mean, when I do my streams and when I do my recordings, I'm supporting and promoting the ERL series. And in turn, since I do some of the streaming for that stuff, when you promote me to a bigger audience, that means that we can get more people viewing ERL and we can maybe get more racers. It's a symbiotic relationship, but it works very well. So okay, that's what we're gonna be doing on Thursday. Trying Pocono with the Indy cars. That's not a bad idea. Robbie Gordon, 30th. Steve Park, 31st. Jamie McMurray, he made the race. Johnny Benson, 33rd. Jeff Gordon, 35th. Dang. Okay, then. Jeff Purvis, who wrecked me out, 37th. He lost a position. Petty and Andretti back in dead in the pack. Yeah, Biffle. Yeah. Wow. So Biffle, I guess, blew his engine, came into the pits. And then fixed his engine and got back out and ran the rest of the laps before I could even do anything. So, dang, that sucks. That's going to be a ball buster of a race. That was a ball buster of an event, and that's probably going to kill our car for Pocono and some races ahead. But I said myself that I didn't know what to expect for Pocono. Now I'm just hoping my sponsors aren't angry, because yeah, we didn't win the All-Star, but we won the All-Star and we didn't win the Coke 600, but we did okay. Just to ask, Keselowski fan, not trying to be mean or anything like that, but who exactly are you? I don't know who you are. I see these names pop up, so I'm glad to have everyone here. Oh, okay. Okay, thank you. Alright, so we're slipping worse in the points. We need to make some progress. It's Pocono. I kind of want to do a new paint scheme. Let's see here. I know something we could do. It kind of goes against the colors of Craftsman. Though maybe we could get it to work. Even though that's a Ford, I kind of want to do like a Bud Moore type of tribute. Alright, let's do Pocono. Well, let me check one last thing. Let's see what the R&D process looks like. They developed tire, they developed power, they developed efficiency. Alright. Dale 2008 scheme. Dale 2008 scheme. Dale to... Oh! Dale Jr. Sort of the amp. Ooh, guys. Coy, buddy. That's actually a good idea. But tell me now, I'm going to leave it in your guys' hand. What should I research in now? What should I do? Because we got engine power up to level 2, engine efficiency up to level 2. We've got drafting and chassis wear, tire wear, I'm sorry, up to 2. We haven't done anything with the downforce, and we haven't done anything with the grip. You know what? I think I'm going to do this. So, we've got Michigan next. Chassis tire grip, I think I'm going to agree with that. I think what I'll do is I'll do the Bud Moore colors for Pocono. And I think I'm either going to do one or two things. You guys make the decision on this. So I could paint my car red with a little bit of white trim similar to the Davey Allison colors. And we could run the Larson paint scheme. Kyle Larson, or what we could also do is we could do green and white, kind of like how the car is right now, and we'll do Dale Earnhardt Jr.'s amp car, even though that was sponsored by Craftsman. And you know what? Let's see here. I think having better grip is going to help us more. Of course he would make that joke. Of course he would make that reference. Meme it up. Meme it up. Oh, that's actually one thing that I did want to say. So, you know what? We got a lot of good money from the All-Star. Let's do it. I'm willing to blow that amount of money in order to get ourselves better set up. If I had... Oh. No, cancel. Cancel, cancel. Almost got out of that. You know what? I'm going to grab a quarter real quick. I'll do a flip. Heads, we'll do the amp colors. Tails, we'll do the Larson colors. If I can get a pen out of my... quarter. A nickel. Nickel's fine. Alright. Heads, Junior. Tails, Larson. Alright, I'll do this. So we got Tails. We're going to do Kyle Larson from Michigan. And when we go back to race at Michigan for the, I guess what would be the July event, we'll run the Larson colors. So let's go ahead and do race weekend, race, and let's get into it. So the last thing that I wanted to actually tell you. So a couple of interesting things. I didn't realize this until about a week, earlier this week, or if not last week. If you go on to Wayback Time Machine, the website that you can go back in time and everything like that, and you go on Nationwide Racing, I think it is, and nationwide.com, you could download Dale Earnhardt Jr.'s 2016 Hero card, and you can do the same for his 2017 one. Personally, it's rather strange, but let me just check one thing. For some reason, I think my dad has it set up for Michigan. No, this is Pocono. My dad does have a setup for Michigan. I may want to run that. Alright. I'm at the wrong track. As Mikey once said. I'm at the wrong track! Almost looked at the wrong setting and set up and put in Michigan's. Alright, let's drop that rear spoiler all the way down. 38, that's going to be an interesting spring combination. 38 there, and 48 there. 3/4. And I'm going to leave it dead center on the wedge. It's telling me to loosen up, but I don't know if that's what I'm going to feel like doing. 210, 145, and 104. And the rear gear is 350. Alright, let me go back to you guys. So, what I was saying was, you can download Dale Earnhardt Jr.'s Hero card for free. It's a PDF file, which is sweet. And I gotta say, one thing that I like about Hero cards specifically, and I think it really comes from the fact that I showed you a little bit of that card book, which I will do a more extensive video on. Oh boy, it's not tight, but it's, I don't know, it's like a good balance, but I'm scared of it. But I like getting the date of birth of NASCAR drivers. I don't know, it's just something that always interests me. Because I think Ryan Blaney's like only 2 years older than I am. I think I'm older than Chase Elliott is. And Joey Logano's like 5 years older than I am. Give or take a bit of time. So, I don't know. I think it's always cool to see some of the newer NASCAR talent end up being like around the same age as me, or older or younger. Ooh, 10th. Let's see if we can improve. And I think the other thing is, especially in these games, in NASCAR Thunder 2003, 2004, and to an extent 2005 Chase for the Cup, you would get the driver's biographical information, which is awesome. The thing that sucks, that is cool. That is absolutely cool. Eric Jones is only 2 days older? That's amazing. I found this out, which is interesting. Blake Feast, the former driver at Hendrick Motorsports, What's interesting with me and him, we have the exact same birthday. We don't have the same birth year, but we have the exact same birth date. And it's cool too because, well, his first name's Blake, mine is too.
Seems to be fast, buddy.
Well,
Your sponsors don't want to see a beat-up car, buddy. Good speed. I'll start near the front.
how did we do that? How did we do that? Just how? We qualified better and we fishtailed and hit the outside wall. What the hell? Hey, if you had been born one more day, you would have shared one more day later, Keselowski, you would have shared the birthday with Kyle Petty. So let that sink in. Yeah, I see. It slipped out for me. It held on so well. I'm gonna go ahead and do this just kind of as a safeguard. I'm gonna add some wedge into the car. A full turn. Yeah, I know. I'm disappointed in the fact that this game is easy. And and you're showing the cracks in this game, and I love this game so much. You're showing me all the fractions inside of it, and it makes me so upset. But I respect it too. That's fine. That was, wow. In terms of best laps, that was the best lap that I've ever posted on this game. Wow, that's awesome. Yeah,
MRN is live
now that I think about it, Blake Feast is the only NASCAR driver I can think of that shares the same birthday as me.
But it also presents some special challenges to the
And I
drivers.
can't think of any NASCAR drivers, at least.
Absolutely brutal. And gear
I can't
selection
think.
is crucial for those long
Yeah, I can't think of anyone. I can't think of anyone that even has the same birth date as me.
Out of them for that extra boost.
An unusual back-of-the-pack start for Bobby Labonte.
You know, I spoke with the guys from that team in the garage this morning, and they said they tried something a little different in qualifying this week. They learned their lesson, though. Stick with what works, and if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Shauna Robinson would like to break this run of bad luck he's been having at the speedways.
And a good finish would go a long way in boosting that team's morale. I guarantee it would make a whole lot easier to come to these racetracks.
I'm sorry, I'm just a little flabbergasted. Bobby Labonte, the king of Pocono, is leading, is 34th in this race. 34th, holy cow.
Gentlemen, start your engines.
Wow, that's interesting too. So this is kind of interesting. Just a few drivers that I like. Dale Earnhardt Jr. and I are way different in terms of birthday, but Trevor Bayne, Charlie Kimball, and I don't think Graham Rahal is a February baby, but there's a few NASCAR drivers racers in general that I like that their birthdays are in February. And what's the date? Look up Blake Feast. Look up Blake Feast, and then you can find out there.
In row 3 are
All right, here we go.
Go, buddy. Green flag.
All right, let's get a roll on.
Carlo. Clear.
Alright, car's tight, and it doesn't actually feel good. I probably should have left the car alone, but maybe if I get back in the groove, because I just sat here talking for a few minutes, maybe I can get back into the feel of it. How the hell is Jeff Purvis doing so well? Oh, this game is confusing. Come on. I don't want a Bobby Allison this corner. Holy! Joey Gase? Wow, Joey Gase is only a couple years older than I am? That's interesting. Joey, I don't have really an opinion of Joey Gase. I just know that his mom passed away, sadly enough, and I know that he's big into the whole organ donation thing, and I think that's admirable. I don't know I hope he does well in NASCAR, but it's so difficult nowadays. Really looking at it, I don't think any of us could really do that great in NASCAR. I think if we were at a point in like the beginning of the 2000s and we all seriously had like badass racing potential and everything, maybe we could do better. But in this day and age, I just don't know anymore. I find it sad in NASCAR nowadays that you really need to come in with sponsorship money in order to get a ride at all. It's now no longer pure driving talent that attracts sponsors. You gotta have sponsorship ahead of time, and you gotta come in from a kind of wealthy family. Yeah, Gordon made that inside move and a little bit too inside. But he made it stick. Oh dear. Oh dear. Bite into the track. Bite into the track. Whoa! This is gonna shake things up a little bit. So around lap 10 is when I need to pit. Oh god, brake. Bite. Oh. I do not get it. I'm just probably pushing the car too hard. That's causing the back end to lose grip, but it's flipping between a slip in the apex to end of the corner into just losing it. Really? This is cool information you guys are doing. Coy! You share the same birthday as my well, not birth year, but you share the same birthday as my grandfather. Wow, John Andretti. You just... Wow. I don't think we could even do that in that on. I don't want to pit. I really don't want to pit. I feel like I kind of have to, and I know I will, but... Yeah, I love my grandfather. He's like one of my best friends that I've got, and in all the years that I've known him, he has been one of the many people... He's been one of the many people who really, really care about me, but the love that he and I have for one another is just amazing, and I love that man so much. I love my grandfather so much, and he makes me very, very happy, and I hope that I make him proud. So... Alright, loosen up, buddy. Loosen up a little bit and get it in there. I will read more of the comments when I head into the pits. I really got to focus because I'm now just rubbering in the car. And I've already taken some significant licks into the wall and to other cars, so... Thank you very much for the information, Old School NASCAR. That was very informative. Thank you. Made me a little bit smarter on the sport and made me not feel so alone. Ah, shit. Here we go. Here we go. You know what? I'm bringing out yellow. Yeah, I did know that Keselowski was born kind of close to me in terms of the date. Not the date, but the day. I knew he was around my time, so... I think that's one thing that made me like Keselowski a lot more when he was racing for Junior Motorsports, so... That is awesome! I don't know much about Gray Golding, actually. I hear mixed things about him. No, I don't know. I just don't know. Alright. Do I want to add wedge or do I want to take away? I think I'm going to bump the tire pressure up just a notch and see how that works. And since we're in the pits, since we're doing this, I might as well just go ahead and do damage repair. So we're going to get up to third, at least. I don't know what to suggest for running wheels with on NR. I would kind of suggest Charlotte, but I don't know. Here's my biggest thing that I'm going to say. Figure out what you want in a wheel. Personally, I prefer a very loose wheel, just so it doesn't burn out the motor and force feedback. But in addition, I like to have some centering spring to it. Light centering spring, like for the G27, it's like 35%. For the Driving Force GT, it's like 20%, 15%. So I think the key thing is you need to find out what you like in terms of a wheel feel, and then go about it that way. For dirt, you want to really run low centering spring, no force feedback, I would say, and go from there. Oh, Bobby, just Bobby, why? Why would you make a move like that? I'm surprised that Bobby Labonte's sucking ass here tonight. I'm getting it rubbered. And we're running lower on laps, and we're doing well. I don't think that this is a winning car, but I think it's like a car that can do well. Oh my god, I can't believe we made it stick. That was amazing. Ah, you ass! What? That was a... What a chicken shit move by the AI there. Ricky Rudd, eat a load of ass. Eat just the biggest bowl of ass that you can find, Ricky Rudd. I really want to say some really profane words, but I don't want to. That is how aggravated I am right now. Ooh! We were doing so well. We were 12th. We had the potential for a top 10.
We'll fix as much damage
I
as
am...
we can.
Ooh! Ugh.
Grab the other wrench if you can't get it
You,
clear.
sir. Third mistake this year, and you're the only one that's eaten. You're the only one that's sucking on this pit crew. What is wrong with my rear tire changers?
Go, buddy. Green flag.
It's never the tire carrier that's got an issue. It's the tire changer that keeps fouling things up. So we're in trouble. We're not gonna get a top 10. We're probably gonna push to get a top 20, and that's gonna be hard. Because Rudd just killed the aerodynamics of the car, and we're gonna have to hope that the AI is just dumb and slows up on the outside. That Man, I'm pissed. I'm so pissed right now. I mean, I can understand it. You can get your tire down on that line and ride the groove a little bit. That was just uncalled for by the AI. I can drive it in deep too, so.
Clear all around. You're 8 seconds behind the leader. Stay smooth. We'll get up there. Number 30. It's up high. Oh yeah, great pass, buddy. Clear. The 36 car is down low.
I should make a meme picture of Ricky Rudd's face in a big bowl of like.
The 31 car.
Actually, that'd be perfect. Calvin Chicken, I believe, from Cartoon Network. Didn't they have like a bit about eating
Easy now. You're gonna need some
eating pork butts or something like that?
rewind. Don't worry about the car. Look
Take that. Take Calvin Chicken, paste Ricky Rudd's head onto it.
in the rearview mirror.
I like Ricky Rudd. I didn't really have much of an opinion on him when he was racing, but I think he was a good racer. It just sucks he got injured in like his final year. I can dig, but I've lost tire wear as well. That first lap was just like new tires, new grip, everything. And the problem is I feel the need to push as hard as I can, but it's going to cause the back end to break loose. Oh, no! No! Oh! Ugh!
How about all those caution laps they ran?
Yeah, I'm sure the drivers would have rather seen more green flag laps, especially the guys who ran out front most of the race.
The 86 car definitely got a little banged up, and it
Nick Murray. I am sorry. I didn't mean to scare your son or upset him. I'm sorry, man. Alright. Dang, why is it in the summer months we're sucking now? Man, I feel bad now. I'm sorry. Crap. Alright. Wonder what my dad's setup will feel like at Michigan. If it's not that good, then I'll switch over to the main one. I mean, first of all, I didn't know, but I feel bad because I don't want to upset people, you know?
Green flag.
Adult, child, teenager, whatever. I try to be as nice of a guy as I can. I just... I mean, Corey, you've seen me race before. I can get rather heated when stuff just goes terrible for me. This is no exception. You know, thinking about it, I probably... You know what? I'm going to quit the qualifying and restart the weekend. Because I just realized that this car has DNF twice. And it's caught on fire. It's probably not going to run well anyway. Yeah. Alright. I'm just going to sell this suck engine. Oh, that stinks, because that was on Lowe's car. Let me think here. Junior signed in 08. He won the 08 Michigan race, I think. Alright, so that's a Talladega engine. I could probably put that in. It's not going to be the best, but it'll do okay. Yeah, except changes to the car. Let's build an engine and build a chassis. Alright. Alright, let's try this again. Car setup. Load setup. Let's see what my dad figured out here so many years ago. Let's see how it does in qualifying.
This is lap 1. Let's do it.
Well, the balance feels good. Oh, nope. Well, here's the thing. The reason why they say it's 2008 is that's when I copied them over to my memory card. Originally, like I said, these are created like in the mid-2000s or so. Probably even before the chase started. 14th. I think we can get higher. Even with a little bit of weaker equipment, we can get higher than that. As long as we don't break ass in the corner, we can do okay. It's sticking, it's sticking. That was perfect. A little slippery, but that's okay.
Hey, I'll take it. We're up towards the front.
10th. That'll do. Yeah, I hope so. I really do hope so. I think I'm going to keep this setting. I do want to take a real quick look at the suspension. Yeah, I'm gonna throw a round into it and make it a bit tighter.
MRN MBN is coming to you live from Michigan International.
I do have to say,
Speedway
I think if we didn't do that engine upgrade, we probably wouldn't have won Talladega. That was key.
Fantastic finishes. Barney, what are your thoughts on this track?
Michigan is wide with plenty of banking in the turns. You can get 3 wide pretty easily here. That always makes for some exciting race action.
And
Jeff Purvis hasn't made much of a move in the points so far.
Well, there's always going to be someone who has to fill in the bottom of the points list. Of course, none of these guys want to ever see their name there. Sometimes it's just not your season to shine.
Johnny Benson won the Busch Series.
Let's just get into it.
Get ready. We're going green.
Wait. Bill Elliott's on the pole. Dale Jarrett's 3rd. Good to know. Dale Jr.'s 5th. Good on him. Ken Schrader's 4th. Cool. Alright, let's get it rolling.
Green flag.
Yeah, I think Purvis is hunting for my head now.
One down left. You're clear.
Because we got collected in Dover, he's now going for a charge after me.
We're off the pace. Everything okay? Okay, we're clear.
Wow, I think that wedge change just did not help me. Then again, it's only the first turn. It's not over yet. So around lap 10, we'll need a pit. Oh, there we go. We're fighting back.
You're up another spot.
Can we? Can we seriously? Sort of. We're going to get held up by the 25, though.
Just 2 seconds back now. 2 seconds. The 40 car is still there. Keep digging.
Let out. And back in. Let out, back in.
Still there. Number 6.
Let out, because we got tight, loose.
Is still there. Clear all around. Number 48 is down low. All clear, buddy.
I wish in games that the crew chief was smart enough that they could actually suggest real things in terms of what's wrong with your car. Like, certain areas the car feels loose, especially in the top groove or in the bottom of the turn, or in the apex of the turn sometimes. But then it also gets tight depending on how much gas I put into it. I find it strange how sometimes we do better in our qualifying runs than we do the race.
That fastest for possession. Nice job. Take care of that car. Car up high. There's 4.5 seconds between you and the leader.
That does bring some confidence, Schwal. Thank you. That's really, really sad. Ken Schrader qualifies so well, and now he's just dropping back.
Car up high. Number 36 is still there. Careful. Way to get around him, buddy. Clear on both sides.
At this point, I'm willing to just ride it around to get a good finish. If I can push it, I can push it.
23 is up high. The 23 car is passing high. You're clear.
You guys are goofs, and you make me so freaking happy. Hey, look at the time. It's 7:11.
Come on, buddy. We're 6 seconds back. Let's get up there.
Eastern Standard Time, that is. Tight, tight, tight. Push it down.
Up high. The 40 car is still there. I want to see more of those laps. Good job. Clear all around.
I don't know if I'm going to do it tonight,
Got one up.
just because based off of timing and everything like that. But one of these evenings, I really would like to do Batman the Telltale series. I'm just trying to think of when is a good time to do so.
Number 2 is up high. Halfway on gas.
Because Wednesday night is VSR. I know a lot of people are going to be competing in that.
Got one inside.
Thursday night is
Still there.
Thursday night is possibly going to be EIL testing
Let's go now. Still 70
for the IndyCar series. Friday is Silver Crown. Saturday is EIL. And then I got work on Sunday morning. And maybe I could stream Sunday evening.
Car inside.
Working that high line.
Still there. You're in
Yeah.
number 2. It's gonna run on you. Clear all around.
I over-prepared for how loose the car could be. And ended up just tightening it a little bit too much. It's handling well, all things considered. It's just slower.
Come on, you can do better. Okay, we're clear. Go down low. Number 9 is still there.
Come on. There we go.
Clear all around. Car up high. Drop 10. All clear, buddy. Car low.
Yeah, that Larson/Dale Jr. at Super Speedway line is not working.
Clear.
Oh, so there was one last thing that I was going to say, and I did start talking about it, but I'm going to be getting my final Dale Earnhardt Jr. hat probably tomorrow from
Oh, yeah.
online. It's 2015 hat, which I'm going to use to transition into Bowman, since he's going to be sponsored by Nationwide. But yeah, I've collected a lot of Dale Jr. merchandise, and I'd like to get like at least a 124 scale, but I don't know if I will, just based off of the pricing, and so even which one I would even want in the first place. So next lap I'm gonna pit. Gonna go for 4 tires, full tank of gas, throw in half a turn of wedge, and over move some wedge, and hope that that works a little bit better. Alright, here we go. Gonna pit this time.
The 9 car is looking to pass. Got one outside. You're dropping back. What's wrong? You're clear.
Alright, boys, you got about 50 seconds. Go ahead and talk to me. One next thing I want to figure out with my YouTube channel is when I'm doing live streams, how to make the video and in the game and video in the stream pair up a little bit equal.
5 on there.
Okay, now my front tire changes are going to be idiots. We are a lap down now, which is not good.
Going on the track. Careful, buddy. We're falling back. Focus on your marks, buddy. Clear on both sides. Number 18 is all over your back bumper.
Yep, fumbled one lug nut and cost me at least 5 seconds extra. So, might as well have just sped on pit lane in that case and just got taken 5 more seconds. Dang. That sucks. The car feels looser, which is good. It doesn't bite as badly into wanting to slap the wall, but it doesn't feel good either. It's like I'm just worried for the longer run. So we're gonna get on a lap back, and I think we're gonna get back into the top 20 at least. Top 15 if we're lucky.
The 40 car is entering the track ahead.
We're not gonna win, I know that much, but the top 15 after two or three DNFs is what we need. Alright, at this point I'm just gonna drive it. I'm not really gonna race it because I want to just bring the car home.
Number 20 is inside. Nice pass. You're clear.
15th, we're okay.
Cars entering the track ahead. Number 97 is coming up quick. Contact with the 97 car. Clear on both sides. Wow, you're fast. The 20 car now left. Still beside you. Clear.
I don't know. I don't know.
Everything okay with the car?
I don't know how the car keeps,
Both sides.
how just taking one half a round out of the car just shifts it from good to okay tight to okay loose. But yeah, hopefully that increased grip is going to help us. I don't know.
Number 97 wants to get by you. Car now left.
Yeah, 97 can take the position. I don't care now.
You're clear. That was a great lap, buddy.
Oh, I did? Ah, crap.
Okay, we're clear. Your right front's wearing down. Keep an eye on it. The 99 car is outside. Great lap, great lap. Clear on both sides. You should be about halfway on view. Contact with the 97 car. Number 97 is gaining on you. Clear all around.
I think if I follow these guys, I can get in their tire tracks, gain some draft. Maybe get around a couple more of them before the race is over. Maybe get around Jeff Purvis.
Number 4.
Oh.
You're dropping back. What's wrong?
Well, so much for the top 15. Alright, we finished the race.
Next time we'll get a finish to match.
Kevin Harvick wins.
Not many drivers led a lap in this race.
Yeah, there weren't too many battles up front for position. Those guys who ran in the top 5 were pretty dominant all race long.
This is MRN signing out for now, and we hope you'll join us again for another exciting NASCAR Winston Cup race real soon.
All right. All right. Let's go ahead and save real quick. And I'm going to save the career just to be safe. Alright, let's take a look at team management real quick, and I want to look at the garage. So we thankfully still have all of our sponsors. I want to take a look at something. Finish in 30th place. Well, we've met that. Done that. We did that, I think. And then these two are just participating in a race. Twice we have failed to do that. Or 3 times. Okay. Garage, let's see what we've got. Let's do a repair. Let's do a repair on this one. I want to leave Dega alone. Oh wait. RC for road course. Alright, let's get to it. Alright. Alright, car setup. Let's do this. 15, 75, 75, 45, 55, 5/8, equal on the wedge, gear ratios, 260, 290, 290, I think he means 190, 185, 123. Alright, let's see how that handles.
This is the time left. Make it quick. Yikes, careful, buddy. Left.
29,
Go hard,
not
buddy.
good. This will be a better lap.
That's a solid lap. Not fastest, but it'll work.
Okay, that's fine. Yeah, it did feel a little tight, but I don't really want to mess with it because I'm afraid I'll make it too loose. Alright. Let's go ahead and just start the race. If we decide to go ahead and adjust the car some,
NASCAR Winston
we
Cup
can
racing
and
is
we
in the
will.
Sonoma Valley today. MRN is live with flag-to-flag coverage of today's Dodge Save Mart 350 from the Infineon Raceway. This is a track where the drivers will have to stay focused all race long.
Well, finding a safe place to make a pass here is tough, to say the least. Look for a lot of action in the final turn. A tight hairpin where drivers will be trying to outbreak each other all race long.
The 98 car really needs a good finish in this race.
He's
got
got a
long way
good
to go
start.
on the points list.
Yeah, those guys have been working so hard this year. It's a shame it doesn't really show in points. Just seems they can't keep that car out of trouble on race day. Maybe their luck will change today.
Bill Elliott owned and drove for his own race team for 6 years before joining Ray Evernham in 2001.
You know, driving for your own race team is a tough deal. I think Bill was happy to get back to worrying about one thing, being fast out there on the racetrack.
With his open wheel background, Robbie Gordon is a definite threat today at Sears Point.
Yeah, most of these guys don't have a lot of road course experience. Robbie is one of the exceptions. He would probably have won here in 2001 if him and Harvick hadn't tangled on the backstretch.
That's funny. That's one I've actually never sat down and heard before. And of course, Dale Jarrett's on the pole. Because Dale Jarrett is God's answer to the 2002 season. I'm willing to bet that Jarrett doesn't retire at any point in our season.
Hey, look out. That's one more down. Straight wide. Hold that line. Straight wide.
Well, that's got certainly has the acceleration.
All clear, buddy. Contact.
Oh.
Hey, that's worth another spot. Keep digging. Clear. Way to get around him, buddy. Hey, we don't need a bad reputation. Let's be a little more careful. Clear on both sides. 10 to go.
So it's a 12-lap race. We'll need to pit around lap 6. If we can make it that far.
You're clear. Number 25. Made some contact. We're okay. Take it easy on those tires. Oh boy, that's gonna be fun to fix.
Well, that did not go well.
We're up another position. Okay, we're clear. We're under yellow.
Alright, let's pit. Yeah. Yep, just, we were fast. That's the frustrating part. We were actually pretty damn fast. I just kind of gave up. Now the good news is we're probably going to be starting in dead last, no matter what. If I had just stayed out, I probably would have gained a whole bunch of track position, but I would have had to pit anyway. I have nothing to change about this car. It feels good. It's just I just made a bad move, and the way that the AI slowed up with in that corner just screwed me up. That's as simple as it gets. I just got way too aggressive, got into the back of the 25, and spun myself out. So at least the good news is wait a minute. I think you can go 70 here at Infineon. I think you go 70 at all tracks anyway. So I was thinking I had to pit at 35 miles per hour.
Damage as we can.
At this point, the team could take a.
Careful, guys.
Okay, you sir, you are getting fired. I am firing you after this race. How many times are you gonna mess up in a single year? Just how many? Alright, 42nd.
Green, buddy. Go, go, go. Let's try to race a little cleaner.
Now I just hope we have enough gas to make it to the end. Tires aren't really a massive factor here. It's gas that I'm more worried about. I don't want to stall out like Ambrose. I was gonna say on that pit stop, my team could have gone ahead and just taken a big dump in their pants while they were working on the car, because track position is not an issue for me.
The 43 car is looking
Oh, come on!
save your tires. Got a caution.
Alright. This is gonna be a hell of a run.
Clear on both sides. Contact with the 7 car. Clear all around. We're 10 seconds off the leader. Hit your marks and be smooth. Good pass.
I almost feel compelled to restarting this entire event, because I saved right before we entered. This car is too fast to be a 30th position car.
Still beside you. Careful. Number 36 is still there. Be patient. You're up another spot.
Spotter, I don't really have a lot of time now to be patient. I'm running out of laps.
Clear all around. Gotta keep the tires in good shape to be fast.
Okay, I'm using a mulligan. I'm using the mulligan now. I'm restarting. I'm restarting the... There is no way that we should be that slow. There's no way at all. So let me see here. Garage. You know what? I'm gonna run the Michigan car instead. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. They're already repairing it. They're already building an engine. They're repairing one car. For the Noma car, I'm going to use that for Watkins Glen as well. Yeah, this time is going to be a pole. I got to be honest, I did not want to do this. But we saw how fast I was. That car was in the top 5. Maybe with even a chance to win. There's no way at all that that should have happened. I'm going to go ahead and turn on my ceiling light as well. I will try. I will try very hard to help you with car setups, but I gotta be honest, I know nothing about them. I know nothing about them in NR, I know nothing about them in... Oh, I think it saved my setup. Yeah, it did. That's interesting. That's pretty cool. Alright, let's get this on the pole and as close as we can. Yeah, I don't know how to do setups in NR or NASCAR Thunder in anything. I'm not the setup guy. I just know how to drive the car. Sometimes. Sometimes I'm just trash. Yeah, I don't know what's up. I don't know why I've walled so many racetracks this season and ended up just losing so many positions. Oh, why that last turn? Actually, I'm using automatic for this. My only reason is that I use generally I would use the top buttons. I'm gonna talk after qualifying. I gotta focus.
That's a decent time. We can work with that.
14th. No, I can actually show you my settings right now. I've got nothing on. I've even got the passing indicators, which really don't even do much of anything in the long and the short of it. I've even got that turned off. I'm gonna go ahead and move my mic in a little bit that way. And I hope that you guys can still hear me pretty well. I just need to see a little bit more of the television. Yeah, that's why I get so loose so bad. It's not traction control, it's stability.
Coverage of today's Dodge Save Mart 350 from the Infineon Raceway. It always makes it interesting to watch these drivers have to turn left and right.
Well, these guys only run on.
Alright, we already saw the pre-race introduction. Let's just go out and race.
Green flag. Go, go, go. The 16 car is speeding on you. 3 wide. Hold that line. Gained another spot. You're clear.
Jeff Purvis, you ran me wide. I hate that turn right there.
All clear, buddy. Gained another position with that pass.
Up.
Clear on both sides. Go easy on the wheels, buddy.
That's the only time I'm doing that.
That pass was for position. Nice job. Settle down. You're clear. Just 10 laps left.
Oh, God.
Clear all around.
Take a breath. Take a breath.
Number 24 is gaining on you. You're clear. The leader has about 9 seconds on us. The 24 car just got into you. Picked off another position. Okay, we're clear. Worn tires won't help us. Be careful. Got a caution.
Yeah, that's actually kind of interesting because I didn't know what Timberwolf was until I found out like in 2005 or so, and it finally made sense to me. Alright, I'm still firing my rear tire changer though. He is... If we didn't have the fact that we could go back in time, he would have been out of a job already, and he's probably going to be out of a job anyway, so.
4 tires down.
Let's go put him on Ken Schrader's team. We've roughed up the car more this go around. Oh my gosh, they're gonna box us in like that? We nudged Bobby Labonte.
There it is. Let's go.
Alright, keep these tires alive.
3.5 seconds behind the leader. Let's cut that lead down. Clear all around. Clear on both sides.
Yeah, Corey, because of ERL dirt, you've corrupted my ability to race on pavement. That was bad luck.
Hey, that's worth another spot. Keep digging. Okay, we're clear. Rewind. The 17 car is looking to pass. Way to go. All clear, buddy.
Hey, it's that 7-Eleven time again.
Clear. Hold your line. He's still there. All clear, buddy.
Wow, Jeff.
Great pass, buddy.
Not Jeff. Johnny Benson just gave us all the room in the world there.
All clear, buddy. Way to get around him, buddy. That's as quick as you've been all day. Okay, we're clear.
That was so light of a hit.
Take it easy out there. You're clear. The 20 car is looking to pass.
Oh no!
Come on, race him back to the line.
Dang it, Labonte got around us. Both Labontes.
We're okay. Clear on both sides. Okay, we're clear. Just remember, he owes us one now. Clear.
Alright, just get me out of here.
2 to go. Let's finish strong.
Oh, it just swung. It shifted its weight.
You're halfway on view.
That's gonna end the race. 17th. Okay, whatever. Mark Martin finally got a win.
There were only a few lead changes.
Well, to be honest, Joe,
Wow.
I'm a little surprised that we didn't have more leaders. Just goes to show that with the right setup and the right strategy, you really can dominate a NASCAR Winston Cup race.
Thanks for joining us for.
Alright, let's look at the race statistics. Wow. Scott Wimmer did better than us. 9th. Purvis, yeah, 5th. Oh, that could have been such a better race. I got loose. That's as simple as it gets. Alright. Well, let's go ahead and get ready for Daytona, but I am going to fire that tire changer now. Chassis grip, yay. Jackman. Front tire carrier, front tire changer. Gas man, rear tire carrier. Catch can man. You, sir. You fired. There. Openings. All right, let's get patriotic. Let's come up with a badass paint scheme for this car. Let's just get some colors going. Red, white, blue, white, Actually, that looks kind of good. I think I know what I want to do. It would be interesting if we ran a Chevrolet at Daytona, but I'd rather be able to finish out the year with a Ford and see how well we can do with there. Plus, let's look at the stats and info. We're back in 18th. We are not doing well. Ford's leading the Rookie of the Year. Ford is leading the manufacturer's points. You know what? I think we could make the paint scheme just a little bit better. Actually, that looks pretty good, too. White, blue. Oh, that literally just changes the spoiler color. Yeah, it does nothing else. Garage, cars, change car, Dega. Nah, it's the best stuff that we've got, really. Let's do it. You know what? I think I did say that I was going to run a Robert Yates colored car. Okay, this is a perfect time to use my phone. I'm going to look up Davy's car. Also, real quick question. Someone explain this to me. So, I was scrolling Facebook earlier today while I was at work. Is it true that Shane Sieg died? I don't think that's true, because I've been looking all over and I can't find anything on it. Let's see what I can find that works with that. Does anyone have any information? Like, what exactly happened? I mean, I know what happened with Kevin Grubb so many years ago, and so on, so I don't know. You know what? I'm gonna run the simple ones and I'll just inverse it. The basic, that's it. It's white, red, and gold. Yeah, that's the best I can really do for a Davey Allison throwback to his white car. It's just going to be an inverse of his black machine. Alright, let's do this. Let's see if we can win Daytona again. Alright, car setup. $22. 63. 68. Seven eighths. Up on the wedge. 360, 190, 150, 105. Alright. Alright, boys. Ready? Because here we go.
Qualified. Don't hold anything back. Come on, one more time. Wow, quick lap. That'll put us on the pole.
Yes! Sweet, sweet, sweet. Even on a little bit of weaker equipment, we got ourselves the pole. Alright, here we go. In for the July
Super
race.
Speedway action under the lights. MRN is live at the Daytona International Speedway this evening with flag-to-flag coverage of the Pepsi 400. With a history and prestige here at this track, the teams seem to be all pushing themselves just a little harder this week.
The list of former winners here is very prestigious indeed.
Yeah, if we can't win anywhere else, let's just race and win on the super speedways.
The Sears Craftsman car has got to be happy about qualifying so well this week.
Man, let me tell you, I got to watch him make this qualifying run, and he was a very happy man when he got out of that car. Maybe this will turn this string of bad starts around.
Yep.
Dale Earnhardt Jr. certainly knows how to get it done at these super speedways.
Yeah, I look for him to be a very popular drafting partner in this one. With his success at these tracks this year, I'd want to follow him too, until the last few laps at least. Then you got to figure out how to get by him.
Casey Atwood sure has had a rough time qualifying on these super speedways this year.
Yeah, but it won't hurt him too bad here. In fact, several drivers have adopted a new plan of attack for the super speedways. They drop back to the end of the field for the majority of the race. Then when the race is winding down, they hook up and try to get to the front. The key is not waiting too long to make your move.
Just imagine if our entire career was built on just super speedway wins. We were known for nothing else, just super speedway wins. Never won at Indy, never won at never won at Michigan, never won at California, never won at Chicagoland, never won at Watkins Glen. We just went out and we won the super speedway races every single year until the end of our career. That would be 4 wins per season. And the All-Star. Yeah, I agree. I think this was so good in the original EA games that it's just so sad that they removed after 2004.
The 88 car, up high. The 15 car, down low.
This is what happened to us at the 500 and we still did okay. This is what happened to us at Talladega and we still won there. I don't mind dropping back a little bit. But man, we've just got that much more power by comparison to February, and we can do well. Alright, 16, lap 8. What are the settings? Settings are 10% on race, so we only have to make 1 pit stop, but it still provides a challenge. Veteran difficulty. Of course, Dale Jarrett's leading. Of course he is. Unlimited fuel and tires is turned off. Damage is turned on. 36 races. All assists are turned off. Every single assist that is available in the game is turned off for me. I'm gonna have to hope that lap traffic is a component in this race.
Halfway on fuel.
Yes. Yeah, in career mode, you can only set it to rookie, veteran, or legend. You can't do custom. So everything is dead in the middle.
You haven't got much longer on that left front tire.
Really? You can do that in career mode? Alright, I need to think about something real quick. So how did we win the 500 and how did we win Talladega? We only went for right side tires. We're not doing lefts. We're not doing repair damage. We're doing a full tank. Everything else is good.
10 to go.
You know what? I think I actually tried NASCAR Thunder 2003 for the Raspberry Pi, on the PS1 on a Raspberry Pi using a PS1 emulator. I did not like it. I have to say that I think the EA Sports kind of gave up on their PlayStation 1 ports from like 2001, honestly, to 2003. I don't even know if a PS1 2004 came out, but man, graphically, they just took like 5 steps back. They hurt. They hurt my eyes watching it. Like, even NASCAR 99 looks better. I forgot to reduce the tire pressure. I forgot to do a lot of things. No wonder we're not winning. You got that pole based on luck, not skill.
The 10 car is gaining on you. Got one outside. All clear, buddy.
God, I'm an idiot.
Looks like some of the leaders are headed down pit road. The 15 car, down low. That's one more down. You're clear.
Sorry, give me just 1 second, please. There we go. The best thing that can happen for us is this race stays green.
Run some more like that. Number 22, up high. We're up another position. Clear on both sides. Some of the leaders are coming in together. Car entering the track ahead. Car down low. Car up high. You're clear. You're looking great from where I'm sitting. How's the car feel? Coming up on the car exiting pit road. You're making up some time. Got one outside. Hold your line. He's still there. Still there. Still there. You're in second. All clear, buddy. The 41 car is right behind you. Halfway on fuel. Keep digging. You need to pick up about 4 seconds on the leader. Whoa! Watch it. Car low. The 7 car is still there. Clear on both sides. Your right front's wearing down. Keep an eye on it.
I think I forgot to change the setup because my tire pressure's at 25 and it's supposed to be at 22. So I'm screwed. I don't think we're going to be able to catch Dale Jarrett.
Number 24 is coming right. White flag next time by.
Unless the AI like slow him a hell of a bunch up, we're not going to win this.
Down low. Still there. 3 wide. Hold that line. All clear, buddy. There's a 3-second margin between you and the leader.
Yeah, it's over. We're not winning this thing. We'll get second, but we're not winning. Damn it, this sucks. Dang, runner up. Shit. This sucks.
We'll take second. Great run.
At this rate, I should have just pitted for fuel. I should have just ran for fuel.
Well, that's good news for all these race teams.
Dang. That hurts so much, I almost want to go and run Infineon again and run this event again. Well, let's check the standings. Dale Jarrett is so close to getting back into the points lead. Yeah, I know, but I wanted a 1. I wanted a 1, not a 1.5. Alright. Let me double read it. I did not know that. Yeah, I know. I just... Dude, this is the frustrating thing for me. We managed to win the 500 in our very first shot. We managed to win Talladega and only led like 1 lap, I think. We managed to pull off the big super speedways so easily that it disappoints me that we finished runner-up here. That should have been ours. That should have been in the bag. But I guess I just forgot to save my setup. And that's the frustrating thing. That is true, but it was at 98%, which should have been enough power to really get there. So, that's the frustrating. That's the thing that hurts me the most. I guess I could have also waited another lap to pit. That's the other thing. I think I ran 20 laps at Daytona, 16 at Talladega, and that was 18, so... or something like that. So I had to do a little bit more division and figure out the math of it. And well, I guess I guessed wrong. I also thought that a lot of cars ahead of me would have pitted, or behind me would have pitted, to aid in being a blocker for the leaders when I'd come back out. So yeah. Well, let's see here. I'm just wondering how many races we've done. We started at the MBNA Platinum 400, so 1, 2, 3, 4, technically 5, 6. We've done 5 to 6 races, so. You know what? I think I'm just gonna run this car. Simple as that. I think I'm already building an engine and everything. No, I'm not. We're going to build an engine, and that's what we're going to use for the Fall Talladega event. All things considered, our stuff is actually in pretty good shape right now, so... Alright, let's see how we can do at Chicagoland. That still disappoints me. We've only got 2 wins. I thought we would be at 4 by season's end. I guess the good news is like if we get all these upgrades done before the new season starts, we could definitely go out and kick everyone's butt at Daytona, and then we could go and win more races in the second season. Alright, 26 on the tire pressure. Downforce, 75, 65, 83, 53, 55. Nope, I'm looking at the wrong thing again. $74 and 53. 26 was right. 45 and 50. Half. Leave that alone. Alright, let's qualify. Chicagoland is not one of my better tracks, so in any game.
You can't win a race if there's no car to finish with. Last time around. Good run. It helps when you start near the front.
8th. That's pretty good. Alright, let's get into the race. The car balance actually felt pretty good.
Series comes to Illinois this week for today's race, the Tropicana 400 at the Chicagoland Speedway. Barney, we're still kind of new to this place. What do you think so far?
This speedway is a 1.5-mile trioval with a wide racing surface and decent banking. That will keep the speeds up and the action very exciting.
The Sears Craftsman car finds himself in a bit of a slump.
I believe they got a good chance to turn their luck around right here. These guys have been working extra hard this week, and I think it just may pay off for them in the end.
Mark Martin had an amazing streak of 12 consecutive years in the top 10.
Alright, let's get to it.
Okay, here we go. There it is. Let's go. Carlo.
Alright, give me a second. Okay, that's not even English. Yeah, I'm tightening this car up on the pit stop.
Number 19 is coming up quick. Clear all around. Number 88 is outside. Good left. Keep hitting those marks. We're falling back. Focus on your marks, buddy. All clear, buddy.
I'd read upside down right now, but I'm racing, so...
Number 19.
Oh, this car is crap.
The 19 car down low. Still there. Everything okay with the car? Plenty more. All clear, buddy. Got one high.
So around lap 13 is where I need to pit.
You're clear. Number 19 is inside. We're off the pace. Everything okay? Clear all around. The 19 car is up high. Keep digging. We still need to pick up about 8 seconds on the leader. Number 19 is still there. All clear, buddy. Number 25 is looking to pass. Car inside. He's dropping back. What's wrong? Clear. How's the car setup feel? Our time's a little off. Let's get a new left rear tire. Car down low. All clear, buddy. The 41 car down low. We're falling back. Focus on your marks, buddy. Okay, we're clear. Don't bang it up too bad. Caution's out.
Alright, pit stop.
Four tires down.
Well, that's an interesting message when read upside down. Makes sense, though.
Hit your marks, guys.
Okay, I don't know whether to blame that on the tire changer or Jackman. Do I need to get my pink slips ready? I fired one guy this season. I'm sure I can let go of some more.
Green flag. We're halfway home. You can pick up plenty of spots before this one's over. Just be smooth. Got one inside. Clear all around.
I don't know what it is, but like the big races like Daytona, Talladega, when I've been racing there, I've been picturing Ken Squire announcing the races as they go around, talking about my car and such. Ken Squire, Bob Jenkins, Betty Parsons all up in the booth. Ned Jarrett sometimes reporting, doing pit report.
You're clear. Whoa, that was a quick lap. The 30 car, up high. That's another in the rearview mirror. Number 30, it's still there. Keep digging. Your left front tire is a little worn. Okay, we're clear. The one car is outside. We got some work left. The leader has about a 9-second lead on us. Number 1 is right behind you. Clear on both sides.
I wonder what Ricky Bobby's career stats were in Talladega Nights.
Go easy on those Eagles, buddy. Got one down left. Clear. Get back to the stripe.
Alright, we got a 1-lap dash.
Go, go, go. Take a look at the fuel gauge. 1 lap to go. Go easy
Yep.
on the car.
Well, at least this time when we finished dead last, it's not because we DNF'd or anything. That sucks.
There weren't very many lead changes.
Yeah, I guarantee you there's at least 35 or 40 other drivers who wish they had seen the lead.
The Sears Craftsman car probably isn't too happy about his finish here.
Well, he
No.
gave it all he had, and that's all you can ask of any driver.
This has been an
What the? What? 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 Just... Oh, you guys are weird. Jeez. Alright, so I think I'm going to make a decision. I've actually got a lot of energy left in me, but I'm going to change things. So, we ran, let's see here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We've ran 6 races tonight. Technically 7, because we restarted Sonoma. I kind of want to wind down a little bit, but I still want to continue streaming. So, here's what I'm going to do. If you guys want to, I'm going to go over to Twitch, find me on Charlie Fibrosis. Same name, same everything. I'm going to start playing Batman, the Telltale series. So we're going to stop at race 19. We've got... Yeah, that's actually a good point. I will pull up the point standings. So we're at race 19. When we hit race 20, there's only going to be 16 races left, so there's 17 to go. And I figure if I can crack off like 6 to 7 races per night that I do this, I will do so. So, listen to me right now. I will post the link on Facebook to any of you guys who have any interest, who are watching this live stream right now and would like to go watch Batman the Telltale series while I play it. Follow me on Twitch. Go to Twitch. Do whatever you need. This series, I want to make abundantly clear, is not going to be shown on YouTube. It's what got me in trouble in the first place. I don't want to lose it again. So, we're going to play Batman the Telltale series here in a minute. Follow me on Twitch. Find me on Twitch if you need to. If you're friends with me on Facebook, I will send the link there. I will add it in ERL Entertainment. I will add it in my own personal status. And I think I even have a Twitch, my Twitch name and everything like that, a link to go straight to Twitch right in one of my update videos. So, just letting you guys know. Alright, let's get into the final bits before we end this stream and switch over to Twitch. You're gonna need to give me a few minutes to get everything set up, just because I have to change the encoding. So we're 18th in points. The year is 1815. I almost said 1885. 1815. That's how many points we've gathered throughout the year. We're 943 points back. I really want to get in the top 15 in points. It's going to be a hell of a climb in order to get there. In fact, it's going to be damn near impossible. And we're going to have to like win race after race after race and lead lap after lap after lap to try and do this. This is going to be a bitch to do. But I really want to give it a shot. I know that we're better, that we're doing much better than what the sponsors are expecting of us. But for my personal satisfaction, 15th is where I want to be. Really, I wanted to be in the top 10 or top 12, but with so many bad races in the spring part of the event, spring part of the year, it's just not going to happen. So let's do the points. Kevin Harvick is in the lead. That is incredible. Then we got Dale Jarrett in second, Tony Stewart in third, Mark Martin in fourth, Dale Jr. fifth. Nice. Dale Jr. fifth. Jeff Gordon 6th, Ricky Rudd 7th, Sterling Marlin 8th, I almost said Paul Newman 9th, no, Ryan Newman 9th, Matt Kenseth 10th, Rusty Wallace 12th, Jimmy Johnson 13th, Jeff Burton, 14th Bobby Labonte, 15th Kurt Busch, 16th Bill Elliott, good run by Bill, 17th Michael Waltrip, 18th is me, 19th Johnny Benson, 20th Terry Labonte. So we're beating Terry in most of the races and in the points. 21st Jimmy Spencer, 22nd Jerry Nadeau, 23rd Ward Burton, 24th Jeremy Mayfield, 25th Steve Park, 26th Bobby Hamilton, 27th Jeff Green, 28th Ken Schrader, 29th Ricky Craven, and just cracking into 30th place. If it was under current or older NASCAR rules, 30th Robbie Gordon, he would be able to make the field based on points. Jeff Purvis, Jay McMurray, Scott Wimmer, Elliott Sadler, John Andretti, Todd Bodine, Frank Kimmel, Kyle Petty, Mike Skinner, Shauna Robinson, Shane Hall, Casey Atwood, Greg Biffle, Casey Kane. Greg Biffle is 43rd in points, Casey Kane is 44th, and that's it. That's the entire field. So that is an interesting run. Now, earnings. Wow. Dale Jarrett, like, kicked Ricky Rudd's butt. Was surprisingly still second in earnings, though. Harvick's got 5 wins this year. No, 3 wins this year. Good on him. Driver stats. Let's look at some stuff. So the driver with the least amount of stats is Scott Wimmer. Starts, I'm sorry. Interesting on him. Most amount of poles. Holy crap, we're tied with Jimmy Johnson. That's sweet. Dale Jarrett's got the most amount of wins. We are tied for 3rd place with Tony Stewart, which is good. Dale Jarrett's got the most amount of top 12s, tied with Kevin Harvick. We got Harvick's got 15 top 10s. We're 3rd in average starts with 13.1, and Harvick's got the best average finish. Lots of drivers have best first. Dale Jarrett's led the most amount of laps. And we have really lost our top speed. I think it takes all the races and adds them all together and then divides it out by the number of races. But we are slow. We're 194. But we've had such a climb as well. And let's see this real quick. Laps. Harvick and Wallace have run the most amount of laps, and Casey Kane has run the least. Alright, that's where I'm going to stop it. There was no winner for Vegas, but Dale Jarrett's in the Jackpot 5, so there's that. Alright, Ford is still leading the manufacturers, and we are ranked a pitiful 11th place in laps led. That's because we can only do good on the super speedways. So we're going to save the career again. And guys, give me about 5 to 10 minutes and I'm going to go set up Twitch. I'm actually going to do this. Alright guys, like I said, I'm going to go set up Twitch. Give me about 5 to 10 minutes or so. I need to make sure that I have all the information and the stream key is correct. And then I need to post it over to Facebook and etc. Hope to see you guys there. This will be a much more relaxed game than NASCAR Thunder, so that's kind of why I want to do this. I want to wind down and I want to cool down, but I want to have fun with you guys. And at least with this game, I can also chat with you a lot more. With NASCAR Thunder, I've obviously got to focus on that more. So I'll see you guys over on Twitch. If anyone else sees this stream later on, and for future reference, if you want to go and see my Twitch channel, just look up Charlie Fibrosis. That is my Twitch over there. I will see you guys in a few minutes. To everyone who just watched this, and to anyone else who is going to watch ahead, just thank you all so much. I've had such a blast doing just all this stuff with you guys. I've had a lot of fun. We are at 72 subscribers on the YouTube channel. This is great, and I hope to have a lot more fun with you guys in the future. So thank you all for coming out tonight, and if you're going to Twitch, I'll see you there. If not, good night to you all, and I will see you guys later on in the week. Bye.